guys. Just taking a scenic drive in Florida. This is one of those roads, okay, that's tucked away that connects central Florida to the east coast of Florida. And there's a lot of trees that overhang that give you a lot of shade. And it's just a peaceful drive. It's a single lane each way. So the only little stress point is that you have to be focused to stay in your lane because you could have a head-on collision, but there's very little traffic. This is all old farmland and still active farmland. Again, most of Florida is agricultural land. A lot of people tend to just think of Miami, Jacksonville, or Tampa when it comes to Florida, but most of Florida is just it's raw land. It's agricultural land. But either way, my thoughts in this video are just that of simplicity. I often talk about the simple life. I show you videos on how to live in your car, on cheap homes under 100,000, tiny houses, RVs, motorhomes, campgrounds. Minimalism and simplicity all starts with throwing out 90% of what you own. It's my belief, in my opinion, that most people in a first world country, 90%, maybe I'll say 80%, but I like to say 90% of what people own, they don't use on a regular basis for them to justify having it in their life. Whether having the expense financially tied to that thing or having the emotional capacity tied to it to take care of it and think about it and worry about it. Everything you own, you think about, you worry about, or you pay for. The less you own, the less you think about, the less you worry about, the less you pay for. And basically what you do is you clear your mind. You open your road to the neurological pathways in your mind, just like this road is. This is a great parable. Look at this open road. This open road is a parable to how your mind will look when it's not cluttered with the responsibility of taking care of these endless items that you may have in your life that are not serving a practical, useful, day in, day out, practical use in your life. And if something's not being used in your life, why do you keep it? Again, I have people I know that they have storage units strictly based on it's a mental disability. They're on disability many times, but even if they're not on disability, it's a mental disability that they cannot emotionally separate from things they have, even though they don't use them. And they haven't used them in years. Some people I know, they haven't even been to their storage unit in a year. Huh. So, again, simplicity is easily said, but understanding most humans operate emotionally and erratically, you tend to understand why most people find themselves on a clouded, or not a clouded, but a clogged highway to life, a traffic jam in their mind. Having too much stuff is a traffic way in your mind. How can you ever focus on where you want to live, how you can retire early, healthy relationships, self-care? How can you focus all on that when you got all these other things on your mind? It's very hard. Simplify your life. When in doubt, throw it out. When in doubt, don't buy. When in doubt, don't call someone, go for a walk, go to the gym yourself. Take yourself out. Depend on people less, depend on yourself more. Consume less, generate more income. This simplicity, this philosophy of life is something that gives you less stress, more quality, high quality, good quality of life. Stress eats away at your quality of life. Less stress gives you good quality of life. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to reverse the algorithm of your life. An algorithm is a mathematical formula that basically computers generate artificial intelligence. They analyze all the data before them, and they make a decision based on what they feel is best, and that decision leads to another decision. It's like this algorithm. And, you know, when you make a bad decision, it tends to make another bad decision. Desperate people make bad decisions, and then that bad decision, to make up for that bad decision, you tend to make another bad decision. It's like you're grasping for air. It's like you're swimming in the ocean of life and you're drowning. And it's often said that when someone's drowning, you have to be very careful to save them because they're desperate and they'll pull you underneath the rip current with them. When you're desperate, you don't see stop signs. I just made a complete stop. I waited for 3 seconds. I looked both ways and I went. When you're on a highway of life and you're thinking about your children not acting up, the stuff you got to pay for, how are you ever going to retire, where are you going to live? You know, someone rear-ended my mother. My mother got in a car accident a couple years ago. She was at a full stop at a red light. A guy with a pickup truck rammed in back of her, totaled her car. Thank God she's okay. And the guy, I give him credit, you know what he said? He said, "Ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay?" And when I found out my mom was okay, the guy was honest. I give him credit. He said, "You know what? It's 100% my fault. I was texting my son because I've been arguing with him all morning. He's got a lot of stuff going on in the house. He's got to move. He's got to get out." And he said it was his fault. He was arguing with his son, texting his son. Stress. Stress is what made him run into the back of my mom. Stress is, guys, killer. So, you know, look, guys, if you live a simple life, doesn't mean you're not going to have stress. I mean, you're going to have less. So, life, we can't guarantee a great life. All we can do is mitigate stress, mitigate risk. That's our best life. You know, a lot of stress is self-induced. A lot of stress is self-induced. Gambling, bad relationships, addictions, etc. And so, look, you know, I really don't want to live in a country. I do videos about the country sometimes. I drive the countryside. Sometimes I like the beach. But I want to live a simple life even by the beach. I don't want to have a lot of things because, guys, I've lived 4 years out of a duffel bag out of my car. As long as you got your health, guys, I mean, even if you don't have your health, I mean, to survive even in a little shack, I mean, you don't need much. What joy are you getting out of these things? How much stress are you trading off? You know, don't quit your job. I'm saying increase your income, decrease your stress. So look, my thoughts in this video is keep your head as clear as possible so that you can ride the open road of life. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for myself. You got to remind yourself, you got to meditate that on which is good, and you got to take every thought captive. All the bad thoughts you got to take captive, throw out of your mind. You know, be honest with yourself. Don't be delusional. Yeah, I met a lot of people like that. You know, but just, you know, be honest. And hopefully my videos help you in some way. If they do, you want to support the channel, click the blue join button. You want to put me in the algorithm of success. Here's the decisions YouTube looks at to recommend my video. How many thumbs up do I have? Click that thumbs up. Does the person watch the video to the end? Watch the video to the end. Do they leave a comment? Leave a comment. And do they share the video? Share the video with your friends, family, on your social media. If you do all those things, guys, I get in the algorithm of success on YouTube. My videos are recommended on average to more people. The more they're recommended, a percentage of people will subscribe, join, and this brings me into the algorithm of a growing channel. Now, do I have clickbait? Guys, I don't have a bikini on the thumbnail. But I'm trying to do the best I can to have a simple channel, but to maximize my potential. Hopefully, though, again, at the very minimal, you get something out of this free video. It's a free video. And I thank you for watching. I have gratitude for all those who watch. Tremendous gratitude for all those who are members of the channel. And if you want to watch more, there's thousands of free videos. Just look at my playlist on my channel. And take care of yourself. Self-care. Out of self-care flows the abundance of everything. But you got to push yourself. You got to push yourself to make videos. Push yourself to go to the gym. Push yourself to explore and travel. Push yourself to do something, laundry, your job, etc. You got to push yourself. You can't get around that, guys. But that's what I'm saying. Save that stress for doing what you need to do, not for taking care of stuff you don't use. All right, guys and girls. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.